10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
Yang dipunas ya. Loh. Rap bener ki.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
WEPLAY Cat3 remake join the new lobby. Nah, pada metu kabeh anu. Remake join the new lobby.
Prepare for battle.
Rubik. Warchief. Tegna. Soul Warlord. Void Incarnate. Bristleback. Shadow Demon. Disruptor.
Timbersaw.
Was telling me furiously, hold the lobby, don't let him start.
Yup.
That's
Oh
mine.
shit, mungkin heading aku.
But the game's getting started.
Mungkin sih aku mid sih, mid.
All right, deuces. And Trent, what an interesting start to the beginning of the game and the beginning of the day. I guess
Well, it can't get any worse,
you're not
right?
wrong.
I nuked the first lobby pretty much. Gave the teams a second to think about their laning stage and everything. And we're all good now.
And I actually get to see what heroes are playing. Yeah, Troll into Oracle. Folks were talking about that a lot. I think that both Blizzard and Harry Freak had pretty good points about it, where they were saying, all right, well, yeah, you're not.
Lancar kan? Lancar lah. Challenge or lancar anjing kena apa ya?
Or I mean, Oracle Bristleback, and that to me feels almost scarier. I don't know. What do you think?
Bristle is a he's like, as long as you have enough control and everything, I feel pretty good about this hero. But sometimes you get this game where he just gets walked around on. So I don't know. I'm like a little concerned about this game. It seems like there's a lot of pressure on Ghostic to try and like run these team fights for the side of bait, and then you look over on the side of Navi, and they do have some annoying maneuverable heroes like the Void Spirit and the Timbersaw too to like cut into that backline and target heroes like the Oracle and the Shadow Demon. Like when you have double save lineups like this, which have become
YouTube nem rasa YouTube kalian cak challenge. Malah yang nem lakukan YouTube karena apa lo? Bajingan YouTube-nya, sudah payu dari pantesan bangsat.
Particularly like you mentioned do it. It is kind of in a way like 2.5 saves almost now with this Pugna too. I feel like this life drain change where everybody's just like helping out your teammates, you know, giving a helping hand when they're in trouble. I saw Boomy doing it in SEA. And he was playing position 4 Pugna.
yeah, a lot of 4 Pugna in C. Like, the way they use it too, where like they pick this like Storm Spirit or Slark or something, and immediately.
Getting kind of slowed down here and gonna lose a lot of HP.
They're trying to pressure the SD as much as possible right now, right? Because they know the Centaur only has Retaliate, and eventually you're gonna have Disruption into Stomp and then all these other combos and stuff. At level 1, the Shadow Demon can just like spam poison, and as Disruptor you have one of the better level 1 leads in the Thunder Strike. So just try and get as much value onto that
Radiant's
SD as you
middle
can right
tower
now.
is under attack.
When possible, and you can see. Head back to the other side of the lane there. Low stick now also taking a lot of right-click damage and Thunder Strike.
Yeah.
God.
He's it looks pointless, but he's full stacks, so you're just like, all right, just keep hitting him. Like we're finally getting damage that he's not benefiting from.
Then you can like get there and punch away afterwards. I mean, I'm still anticipating to be a dangerous lane for Navi once you get level 2 on that Shadow Demon.
Oh, bottom stack with Excalibur. Getting real low position.
Oh man, Pasha able to clean it up afterwards. Man, we've been seeing more and more of this. The 1-1 Oko at the start. As Pasha gets very low there, but salves up afterwards and just able to walk away as well.
Yeah, it seems like Timbers are just because they have a support, right? That's what changes it, is that it gives you opportunities to actually make use of your 2 damage abilities. You're not just like hiding the entire time and trying to stack up the reactor armor as fast as possible. And then you know that once they level 3 options at mid lane as well.
Mid lane, DENDI getting right-clicked here. Does not have enough mana. He has another Aether Remnant actually in 8 seconds, and he's just going on a walk. Where are you going, man?
Is anyone gonna rotate for this?
Apparently not.
Unless someone else comes, I don't think that's gonna matter.
Oh, Crystallize might be dead. That's why up top as well. 4 stacks right now. A 5th one comes out, and they get the kill as Excalibur also takes down Slayer bottom. All right, we got some CIS going here.
It looks like Slayer just got ran down by the Oracle and the Bristle, then off to the side. Must have been trying to mess with the creep poles or something.
Something to watch indeed. Getting overextended in either of these lanes. Feels like the supports are very capable of dying. And I guess also, as we saw, the Bristleback, if he gets a little bit too far forward.
Up top?
All right, clicks. All right, he goes down also. 4 kills, 3 minutes.
They tried to pressure Ilias because Crystallize was in the fountain, but then he just like TP'd back in and he got penned in. I don't know if he wasn't expecting to connect field or what, but taken down much faster than I think he anticipated. Now there's a big wave coming into the tower that he will still be back for though. Just has to make sure that he clips. He has the point saved. Ilias is going for it, but Ghostlink's gonna be safe. Smart guy.
That would have been so bad. I mean, that's almost as bad as dying again, right?
Yes.
Like, terrible. But heads up play there by Ghoststick. He doesn't get sent back to the fountain.
Not on my
Dendi
watch.
mid lane against Magical. You can see it's running relatively even so far. A little bit more denies for Dendi, just based off of using that really nice decrep. And gets the last hit. I didn't be able to get this deny as well. Solves up afterwards. This feels like it's relatively even mid.
Yeah, Pugnus is so good. He's gonna be an annoying little green hero for a bit, I think. The last round of nerfs weren't really anything too crazy. Just kind of hurt support Pugna a little bit, but I think it's still fine because it's so based on the ulti. Good play here by the
Good amount of damage in here. Right clicks coming through. That 3-second full block off actually on the cliff. That was really nifty and almost able to get that kill. That Magical just TPing back to the tier 1. He's fine.
Yeah, made him waste his TP though. So now if Dendi can score a kill. Unfortunately, he's not quite close enough to level 6, but he does have an XP edge on him that he's going to have a good opportunity at level 6 to go for the kill.
You get to watch that definitely. He can make some play with the He's going to have 5 stacks here. And
That's happened.
nothing to kill afterwards. The hook stomp another couple of punches. Ilias living not long enough as well. They get a return kill actually. Crystallize was just punching Ghoststick that whole time. One down.
Get the bounty down bottom. Zoom them back, and they do have the Soul Ring done at the same time. Timber
Radiant's
and the
top
Bristle,
tower
so
is under attack.
not a whole lot going on down here since that those earlier kills on the Rubik as well as the Bristle. I'm sure things are just like supports trying to dodge away from all the AoE damage.
Bounty.
LeBron looks like he's just been kind of chain pulling here, trying to get levels where possible. There was a rotation. Ilias heading over towards mid. He's on a Sentry Ward. And he's level 6 now. Gets it at this moment. And, well, he's not going to be able to get a kill on a Magical right away, but he is at least going to be really annoying. Keep on life draining him, too.
Yeah, probably going to be looking for the rune. They have a ward.
Excalibur goes down again. So Asha and Slayer able to find that kill, and 3 points in chain for Timbersaw. That's an interesting build.
Oh, and the rune ends up going top. It's just an Elu though, so not going to matter too much. And Magical's going to lose half his HP for trying to contest Dendi there with the Aether taunt. But yeah, that's a rough death for sure. I guess because the Bristle can't really secure any kills, right? Like, Timber, I mean, it's all physical damage first off. And, yeah.
Magical? He almost died again, sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. But yeah, there's no like real control on this Timber, so he can play as aggressive as he wants. And the level 6 should be pretty much a free kill on the Timbersaw, or on the Bristle rather, as long as LeBron's not like right there. Even if he is, I don't know if he'll have enough damage to turn it.
I'd say a scary moment right there. I mean, I guess that it's sort of weird because it feels like in a couple of these different lanes, there's kill opportunities almost for both of them. It's about where they go. See, as soon as Magical comes back into this thing, Dendi is right there sucking him away. And, I mean, he does have a bottle at the very least, but he's kind of been hurting a little bit now.
Yeah, they brought the disruptor to assist in case there's a die, but they're not exactly getting a lot of value of the rotation. They're gonna start to smoke. It is pinged by Centaur, so I'm paying attention to that.
Ron likely to die up top. Then it makes the rotation, trying to find the kill on the Slayer. He's going to fall, but Pasha looks like he gets away. Meanwhile, over to the other side of the map, Magical and Ilias get together to kill off the Shadow
Yeah,
Demons. So
King Ira is stacking camps, it looks like, and got caught. Or I guess maybe he's starting to work on the stacks he's already done, because that camp's empty. Oh yeah, he was spamming his mana. He's got 2 more clarities coming too. He wants some gold.
Illusion.
ready. It's pretty awesome. If they can take that away, that would be really nice. But you see Ghostic already move it over. He's going to try and stack this again here. It's hard camp.
Excalibur is stacking Ancients as well. Just gets in time too. That pesky Thunderhide almost messed it up.
There's a lot of stacks. Dire taking some in their own jungle as well, getting ready for, I guess, potentially the Timber Saw to go and take them, but it looks like these Ancients will be taking
Dude, these Prowler Acolytes are so annoying though with the HP regen cost.
Oh yeah.
Just takes a little bit longer, but obviously you can eventually stack them.
Top lane. Ghostic is gonna drop. So with the DD rune, Magical Slayer, and Chris, I mean everybody up here for Navi pretty much goes down to get some extra damage onto this tier 1 tower. Oracle down bottom is just getting ran down. Everywhere we're looking, there's just massive amounts of kills coming in. He's actually gonna go for the salve, and well, Pasha shows up right at the end. Bristleback is.
I gotta get out of here, dude.
Top tower is under attack.
Gets away.
Oh, LeBron's gonna get that stack off in time too? Yo, what a support player. Almost dies to getting stacks for his carry. So the trade for all that pressure top, they didn't get the tower, and DENDI got a lot of damage in, but he didn't get the tower. I think he's in trouble.
Oracle moves into position, makes sure that DENDI doesn't go down, and a little bit of pressure back onto Magical.
So now they have a choice, right? They're gonna TP Excalibur mid. To me, that said we're just gonna like
Radiant's
brute force mid or
bottom
something.
tower
Oh no,
is
he's
under
filling the bottom. That makes way more sense. Because if you try and brute force mid, it's gonna be rather annoying. But you also don't want to fight this Timber, I don't think. I don't think
Dyer's
you can
top
fight him
tower
unless
is
DENDI
under
gets a
attack.
good angle on him.
Radiant's
But they're
bottom
gonna see a
tower
board there,
is under
so.
attack.
They'll be able to like, take out this outpost. At least getting towards having one outpost 10-minute mark. It is a little bit interesting though, because this Pasha has gone for a little bit more of like the battle-oriented build. It's taken him longer to get his reactive armor stacks up, and he hasn't actually been able to finish off the tier 1 tower yet.
A gift from the Tempest of Battle.
Yeah, so trying to bait him now though. Like the way that Chris Slice has just been like hiding here in the fog, farming this camp. They were hoping that they were gonna try and wrap around plan to Pasha, and then they have Ilias and Chris Slice just sitting right here waiting for it. But now it's become clear that that
Radiant's
rotation's not
bottom
coming, so
tower
Chris
is under
Slice is
attack.
gonna move on to the tower with the wave.
Take that one. No clear, obvious. Take another tower.
Radiant's
The rest of
bottom
them
tower is
at
under
Disney. It's his life drain broken by Magical. They're gonna head out. I mean, this feels so far like Navi is getting what they want.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I feel better on their side right now. Because it kind of feels like let's say you get this mid tower, does it even change that much right now? Like, I don't know if this is the kind of team that can even
Radiant structures
take
are
advantage of that
fortified.
aggression. Of course it's good. It's going to give gold into your team and stuff. And of course it's the side lane. But it's not one of these lineups where
Dyer's
like,
middle
you know, you're a
tower
void
is
sphere and
under
you take the
attack.
mid tower or something, and when you're playing Radiant, it feels like you just like go into either side of the jungle
Dyer's
so
middle tower
freely.
has fallen.
Oh, down bottom. Looks back to the statics one. Yeah, that's a lot of damage though. You have to cut through.
Utilize DD a little bit more. What do you think about? Oh wait, hold on. Up top. What do you think about the Shadow Blade that's queued up for Crystallize here? He's already bought the Claymore.
He's committing for the Silver Edge gameplay, it would seem. They don't really have another great deal for this game. I mean, they have the pure damage and Timber and stuff, but there's no, like, obviously a big break or something, and they also don't have a crazy amount of nuke damage without good steals from Slayer either.
Radiant's bottom tower
Kind of just like
is under
slower
attack.
damage over time, because Magical is not going to be anywhere near the Bristle. He's just going to be dealing with anyone else on the Radiant team.
Right. Yeah, it's really sort of Blizzard just trying to take him down with just magic damage, and he might face his backside or whatever. Yeah, he's gonna be a while though before Crystallize is able to get that Silver Edge online. It feels like, but I guess you can't really fight without it, like you're saying.
It's still, it fits the other idea too of like targeting the heroes though, right? Like, forces out this protection, and they're gonna need more.
They run into Pasha, but he's just gonna back away after this soul catcher comes out. Kind of just run around trying to chase Navi, but not really finding anything to.
If Bay can get control of these side lanes now, like, this would be good actually, because now that they're like forcing this pressure into the mid lane, at least it gives them vision and knowledge as to someone that's gonna have to deal with this, because obviously they're not gonna be able to just like let their tier 2 tickets. As Ghostek, man, he's been up here for so long, just kind of alone. Finally, he's gonna run into an enemy hero, but Williams might secure his fate.
Dapat terlalu
So
soalnya.
close.
Imagine if he got out.
If only there weren't 4 heroes.
Dire's bottom tower is under
I mean,
attack.
he didn't know.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gives us more time down here to try and get the pressure onto the
Di atas.
tower.
Soalnya
I mean, do you think that Navi is sort of playing this the right way of just avoiding fights when possible and just finding pickoff if they come to him?
Yeah, I don't see a ton of pressure on them, really. I mean, Magical, I definitely agree, should be like moving around with every static source. So I like this. They're 2 of them are just smoking up. Magical needs a neutralizer, though. Help this man. Disruptor, you got 2. Oh, there we go. He's got the ocean heart now.
Nice.
All right, where's my save hero? There's an Oracle back here. Do they have vision?
nah bisa kayak.
They don't know
visional,
exactly.
sentinel, dapat.
Oh, well, now they see Dendi. They run into the line. He's going to get down right to get these kills. Remnant going to be off the mark. They do get the glimpse pullback on Dendi. Elliot's knocks down the around top himself. And this does not appear to be working for Navi. Y'all need to get the hell out of here. As they turn back with the Timber Saw, trying to take down Dendi and Excalibur. Not happening.
Pasha went in. Somehow Slayer got down here. What happened? The first couple misses on the initiation near the Oracle definitely secured that wasn't going to go that well for them. The Oracle is just like kind of fast. He had 360 move speed at the time when he got dove by the Void Spirit, and he missed the pull and he just kind of walked away. Magical just kind of hobbled around behind him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They didn't try and like go on a single target, right? And they tried to kind of hit both saves at the same time.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, it sort of
Dire's
speaks to
bottom tower
why we
has
see a lot of
fallen.
Void Spirits go like dual
Radiant's
scepter
middle
for a setup.
tower
Like,
is under
particularly with
attack.
Stampede in this game, it feels like Magical's gonna have a hard time staying on targets.
Yeah, but the silence is going to be really good in this game. I can get why he's rushing it, because again, it's double save, and neither of these guys are going to have a great way to like itemize towards that or save themselves. The best hope is that the old classic Oracle self. I've seen LeBron do it a lot, where he like self channel in anticipation of getting silence, so it gets
Dire's
canceled.
middle
He
tower is
purges
under
himself,
attack.
but we'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Big brain is.
Speaking of big brain praise, Pasha, he's got Dire. I've seen a couple of those like dropping the tree down in front of him and then deprecating onto it. As
King Iron just got blown up.
hi, my buddy. There's been a lot of that, just like random death service like in this game. It feels very strange.
Dire's
Yeah,
middle
just like
tower
nothing you
is
can do
under
versus
attack.
this
Nul.
Void Spirit is one of these supports. And he's trying to like push out this lane so they can keep all this side lane control while they're like forcing out the mid. So it's actually an okay death
Radiant
as long as they keep the
structures
pressure
are
up mid.
fortified.
But they're gonna glyph to try and get
Radiant's
a
top
catapult,
tower
but they're
is
gonna
under
counter
attack.
save the catapult. Yeah, really committing to this one.
I love that decrep too. Get behind it.
Radiant's
Pressure,
top
pull the
tower
creep
is
wave over,
fallen.
but
Dire's
you're too
middle
dead.
tower has fallen.
Play there. I bait.
Yeah, and remember that was because they saved that tier 1 up top that one
Radiant's
time
top
earlier,
tower
where they brought like 4 or 5 heroes up there and they were able to push them off. And that delayed them now on this push. They were able to secure a tier 2 mid instead.
Really nice. Most of the towers now being
Oh no,
taken
not again.
all by Navi.
Not King Iron. See, Magical wants this.
He almost caught him
Untuk
there. I
cuma
mean, he
itu mah
should see. He rushed into this guy in a dark alleyway.
Radiant's bottom
King
tower
Arm
is under
to be able to
attack.
get out afterwards. Magical. Well, actually, they turn it back around. Out of here. Trying to TP out, and it does look like he's going to be able to complete it.
Very useful item in this game, the old teleportation scroll. Not a whole lot to stop it.
Bottom, Pasha after
Okay,
taking the outpost. Gonna look at Ghost Stick and say, you can't. Just walk away.
Sini pas.
A lot of that. Sort of mutual recognition that there's nothing that they can do.
Yeah, I think if I'm bait right now, I'm just gonna look towards this Roche and this halberd timing on my bristleback, and I want like a tier 3 or like honestly almost a set of racks. I feel like I just want to like force them to fight me right now while their heroes aren't ready. You have a Shadowblade first troll. You have a Timber who just has his hood, and you finish the fight. You really need to be more aggressive. I don't think it matters. I'll just live in and just TP's away.
Ah shit.
And yeah,
It just can't do anything.
now they're hunting with this ward behind last time. Get them a free kill. All the vision and the D ward. Nice play by Elias.
Yeah, pretty far for himself, definitely. At least whenever they find those pickoffs, it slows down a little bit that timing. Because, like you're mentioning, bait, maybe
Radiant's
play
top
aggressive
tower
or
is under
whatever.
attack.
Regardless, it's DD Dendi. Doesn't feel like either team really has great hopes at a road trip.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. It might not be very fast. You would need so much time to static you
Life drain stolen.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Player, I like that one a lot.
Yeah, what
Radiant
levels is
structures
Arcane?
are fortified.
Back towards the mid, they just keep up the never-ending story of draining Pasha, and then he walks away from them.
Yeah, he's just killing every creep wave. So they had 4 heroes here for 3 minutes, and they still haven't even gotten this tower. And Ghost has been like alone, but they just keep cutting these mid waves so they can't even
Radiant's
push.
top
It's like
tower
this is
is
not
under
your jungle,
attack.
guys.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're down on
Dude,
the
die.
Radiant's top tower is falling.
Literally everybody.
Dire's bottom tower is under
I
attack.
mean, Pasha's gonna walk away slowly,
Dire's
but
bottom tower has
they
fallen.
can't kill him. He just TP'd into the whole team. The hell is this hero? Timbersaw.
Radiant's top tower
All right,
is
now
under
we can
attack.
say the hero. We can also say stuns. Control elements are pretty good. Silences.
Yeah. Well, but even
Radiant's
if they did
top
that,
tower
like,
is
I
under
mean,
attack.
Bristleback is their right clicker, right? Like,
lancar celeng YouTube-an Chen.
Not wrong. It's a good game to be Pasha.
well, in the meantime, Navi just continue to stand up on this high ground here.
Alah, menangan
Shadowblade opening.
nice.
Right, Dendi.
Later, Dendi. Ultimately,
Wait, what?
oh, he thought there were 5.
Dire's
He's like kind of right.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Mantap.
Oh my god, Navi. Oh, that's really bad.
Bisa kena
Oh
pistol dia.
man, they're gonna lose
Kena
the
di sini.
disruptor, and then afterwards they're gonna lose. Drops. Shadowblade will not save you this time.
Someone got cold feet there.
Sentry
Like,
outside top.
they just thought there were way more heroes, I guess. I'm not sure because they had pretty good vision as well. But the bristle wasn't even there for that fight, and if I'm not mistaken, they had 4 heroes. I feel like therefore we're stronger than the other 4, especially with an instant jump on the Dendi. But they are going to indeed go for this Roche, and that halberd. This is that time that we're looking for.
Being very difficult to deal with. I'm trying to figure out how many stuns are actually in this game. You got Flip Stomp, you got Rubik Lift, and then like Shadow Demon Disruption.
We got like
Radiant's bottom
we got like
tower is
weird
under
ones. We got
attack.
like the Aether Remnant, right?
Yeah.
And Glimpse. We have like the pseudo stuff.
Dapat ke? Rasan malah ganggu.
First person to buy an Abyssal Blade just
Mana
wins.
ada sih?
Your shaman has fallen to the radiant.
Dan
Oh, Dendi's getting nice.
aku sudah kena.
Radiant's
Then
middle
8-10.
tower is under attack.
Down bottom. Oh, Shadow Demon trying to do some big brain plays. Look at this. Yeah.
Dude.
Shadow Demon. Oh, don't jump on me.
Ha!
Got him. Tip him.
He's already gone.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You gotta take
Dire's
the.
top tower is under attack.
But yeah, Aegis now on Dendi. I mean,
I don't know what he
think that
buys.
they're looking to do with this.
I don't know what he does with this 2,500 gold. I'm just like looking at this here. I'm trying to figure out like what does Dendi need? Because he needs to find that one
has been
magical
killed.
item that like makes this
Radiant's
game good for his
bottom
team.
tower
Because
is
he's
under
not gonna get a
attack.
whole lot more like
Dire's
decisive
top tower
item
is
purchases.
under
I don't
attack.
think. I think this game is the sand slipping through their fingers As
again.
I watched the lanes just going in favor of Navi on the side, even though they just lost that team fight. I don't know if it's like an A-tone or what, but I feel like there's some weird
Radiant's bottom tower
I don't know how
is
this
under
keeps on
attack.
happening, but like Dendi just sort of
Radiant's
waddles
turret has
into a
been
hero, and then that hero dies. And
That's Pugna.
then the rest, but like the rest of the team was like all around him. There's only 2 heroes there at that point, right? I guess they could have stampeded it. It's like they have no interest in fighting at all, or even trying to. I guess with the Aegis.
Nimbang lah ranking player.
I don't know. Crystallize ran it again. Slade walks away. Slayer looks like he's out of there too. They're able to catch him. Pull back. Dendi slowdown comes.
Dapat Rubik set.
Eventually, Slayer perishes.
There are a lot of slows though. I mean, we're talking about stuns. That Rubik was just crawling at the end. The root now. Continues his spree of walking away. Does Dendi just go straight Ags? He needs something that helps the high ground siege. I don't think like the Atos would be nice like out on the map, but it's not now. I guess the Agnums is probably the best item for just like straight up trying to take buildings, like just trying to keep the back alive and like way ahead of him.
Yeah, I mean it is kind of.
Oh, he needs a Lotus actually. He needs like a dispel. Lotus would be pretty hype, I think. Because like they know the Agnus is out on the voice here.
Just completed that last second. But it looks like Fate's gonna try and just take down the tower now, force up the cliff. And finally, the lanes are in the somewhat okay space. Autumn is still pushing in kind of hard to get P8, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to stop them from going in right now.
Mantap.
Has fallen.
Donk, slow down. Stolen hook stop. Find the Oracle. Heal back up at the last second by Dendi. They get the heal onto him with that life drain. Needed on the other side though, so the second KR buys back. Tasha trying to go on to Excalibur now. Swirl of abilities. LeBron lives through it. And we have to buy back now. And the hook song comes out with no stick. The Lotus that's on it. He's alive and it's fine. Tasha not trying again. Trying to do the damage they can, but Dendi's going to be pulled back in a little bit closer. Hook song used by Slayer. Continued pressure comes out. Tasha everybody. That's Aegis down. Round 2. Ghost Stick goes in for another visit. And they control him. They get the silence onto King R. It'd be a good kill if you can.
They gotta rally.
The dieback on this previous wave. Okay. Disruptions out there. The jump in for Magical to kill off LeBron. That's the secondary thing. Silence off his ulti, but the disarm is there. And it looks like he's going to be brought down. So finally, PA take down the troll, and now Navi is going to retreat away. Right back out. Tasha. Zone Lotus out. Ghosting.
Dapat dong.
Bring down. Well, nope, never mind. Never mind. Pasha's getting away. What the hell?
Oh, someone get the Street Wave. Slayer's killing it. Save it. We need this.
Force staff away, maybe. I think he's still gonna run down here. Oh no, TP out. Don't have an answer for that one.
One item. Magical's now looking in the back line, trying to delay this even more. I think this Agnes is so good this game. The way he started that fight was almost perfect. He was double silent with big save from Dendi to keep things going. And so far, I think is it only the buyback that happened for Shao Demon?
I think so. I think that was it.
Mundur.
No other buybacks for you, but
I do think though not getting a Raxus Aegis is very, very bad for bait. I feel like that might be game ending. Like I really think this game is in trouble for them.
what are you worried about? What's the big worry of Navi coming online?
I just feel like all their heroes are gonna start doing more things, and Bait's heroes are just like peaking right now. You know, they don't get a whole lot better from here. The Excalibur Abyssal will be kind of cool. Maybe that'll do something.
Watch and wait and see. Ghost Stick trying to go with those. I mean, it feels as if they sort of have a similar thought. Even though they don't have the Aegis, they're still trying to play aggressive. On the side of the map as Ghost Stick runs into Magical. Aether Remnant pulls him back in. He does have Stampede available. As well as another Blink Dagger as they're trying to play around their wards right now. Navi and Fate retreating together, but Ghost Stick gets separated from the herd. still hanging off onto that hoof stomp and blink dagger. Backing away, and it does not look like Navi are going to be able to punish anymore, but they get away with only losing that 2-3 tower.
How about we smoke him and run back at him again, though?
Are you kidding me? What are they doing?
Beta ready to go. Like, they just ran at us. Let's run at them. Yo, Dendi, I need you to spend some gold, dude. Like, please, you're killing it. Half of your hero is unspent. That's so hard to watch. Like, what could Dagon? All right, cool. That's fine.
Anything. He's got it. All right. So they're gonna pressure this tower again. Try and get some racks. Gonna catch them a little bit flat-footed here, actually. Everybody's gonna need to come back to help defend against this if they want to keep their racks alive. Pro Warlord does have a TP as well, but he's starting to run back as Magical already retreating. The wraparound is coming, and after getting the ring, they are going to stop the pressure. Dude, they got to be so careful here. You can just get ripped apart if you're not careful on bait. Now, Magical on the other side, crystallized there. They find him right at the start. Excalibur.
Got.
Good control. No avail as they try to chase. Oh no, and now running forward. They've got Excalibur in their sights. This is still a really hard kill for them. It looks like Navi not going to attempt to go for it. So we do have a short pause.
YouTube asu. YouTube bajingan. Nge-like kebangetan jing asu. Apaan asu? Jijik yang kenal lah. Challenge YouTube yang ngono ya anjing.
Flip someone back.
Okay.
And
If they decide to go.
he definitely won't die. I'm pretty sure if he does that. They could probably grab someone.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels very strange. Like you're saying that, like this turnaround that feels like it can eventually happen. There's something about that bristleback when he's played in the position 1. If he doesn't, continue his snowball and stay ahead of other cores, where it just kind of has that drop-off feeling. And with already having the Shadow Blade done, BKB done for Troll, he's getting towards the Silver Edge. Good trouble in the making.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like a Naga when she doesn't have any lockdown. It can just be really hard to actually utilize your hero in these team fights.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Back away. Not gonna go for any crazy plays. Pasha just the normal waddling himself.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Magical feels pretty safe. I mean, rightfully so, considering the lack of control we've seen in this game.
I think this is, like you're saying, going to be an interesting point to watch the next couple of minutes. And this is the inflection point where that graph starts to turn around the other direction. More into the favor of Navi. You can see already on the win probability, we're getting back towards like the 60-40 territory. But repair kits picked up also for Navi.
I think Fate are very lucky that they got that ring press. And that's right from the mid lane. Like, not so much lucky, it was an extremely good play. The fact that they smoked, because I wouldn't have expected that if I was Navi. I understand that they fanned out the farm a little bit, thinking there'd be some reprieve. So it was a good play from Fate. They went unpunished. It was definitely risky, because they probably could have went very poorly, depending on what hill they walked up with that smoke. But at least they'll have some extra pressure going towards the mid lane in their favor, thanks to that range tracks.
Yeah, it sort of is like the idea of, if they were just, if all of Navi was up there, they probably can't make that play. But they took a gamble that they weren't all going to be up
Radiant's
there.
bottom tower has fallen.
And Fate, they'll grab the outpost before the 30-minute mark here.
Is under attack.
Bits of XP on their direction, and again, Fate going to take down the tier 1 tower top.
Oh, this is actually, I'm not usually a big fan of getting Fairy Fires. I feel like they're not that helpful sometimes when you play, but this is a good game for Fairy Fires, because like the way that Fate want to play, Fairy Fire is pretty good. We actually got it on both sides anyway. But just this idea of like, we're trying to win the game like kind of now, Yeah. I'm okay just spamming these Fairy Fires down.
Yeah, it's a good way to play it, definitely. And he's going to need it to get through the, not burst, but it's going to be now for the Silver Edge, now completed on Crystallized.
Damn, LeBron got the telescope too. Telescope and Glimmer on his Oracle, and he's quite a ways away from the 150 cast range though.
Well, another slow lull here in the action before we get into crazy territory again. Cole is going to be going back to the nullifier afterwards, which I think is pretty nice. Pugna for sure.
Yeah, he's getting a couple moments where he's like ulting and then the decrep just comes out, so he's going to preempt it.
Konangan yakin sumpah
Guess also
semua
against the
orang-orang
Oracle too. It's going to
sadar
take
orang
off the
obses
heal.
berapa ya? Obses sentry mau nambah aneh kok.
And now they have the Titan Sliver, I think, coming out
Nah,
of the Oracle as
sadar
well.
juga saya.
Well, Fate gonna attempt to try and take this Roche. Do you anticipate Navi being able to fight this if they know that?
If they just throw in like shock and stuff, yeah. I don't really think that there's much they can do, but I don't think they know this is happening.
Melukis barang.
Like it. Well, hand comes out, now they know. And Pasha gonna get that hook on right at the start. Got the Pugna ward down.
We got Dagon 3 and Soul Catcher. That's the answer. That's
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Belum temennya oleh generasi langsung.
Real quick. We're seeing the frustration of Pasha playing it underneath this nether ward though. Kind of annoying to have to play against her.
Yeah, he is holding like Arcanes and Soul Ring though, and even that Low Sword, as you said, like he's got a lot of stuff to help out. Right to start blow him up with the Dagon. Now magical. Got two big tanky guys right in front of him. Gonna see if he can find that backline. Silence on the wall. Last second there. Trying to take down the rest of these heroes over on the left side of the fight. The jump in comes as the Abyssal Blade is out onto the troll. Still living through this one. Magical chasing, trying to find DENDI, not quite able to get the angle onto him. Now as the continued rundown happens, they're going to get the blitz pull back onto DENDI. Fully encapsulated in here, put another save on DENDI. They're going to try and take down Ghostic and Excalibur, the last one standing nearby. And they bring down the big tanky bristle. I mean, it's still looking like it's tough. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it, but huge win regardless for Navi. Let us go. Tell your people what happened here. Don't come back across my river.
Ish,
I mean, they're going to get the shot at even at least,
Radiant's
so he goes
bottom
down as
tower
well.
is under attack.
Calver's like, what happened? Everybody died.
It's something so satisfying when your whole team just agrees
Radiant's
to ignore
middle
that one
tower
hero
is
that's
under
causing the
attack.
problem. It's like, just kill everyone else, please.
Dapat
You can't do
Westboro
anything.
tadi.
You finally convince them that he's useless. And then it's proved that, yeah, he's completely useless. That's kind of that situation there. I mean, what's, again, he has these first of heroes. When you have all this mobility going through on the side of Navi and the lack of stuns.
Yeah, that does feel like a nice answer. It's able to like leave him alone, particularly like with no radiance, no real right click yet. I mean, there are points where like when you get the warpath damage per stack, that starts to be like a more dangerous hero and you have to actually start to deal with them. But particularly at this point, it's like you can't kill him, but if you don't attack him, he's also not the scariest.
To hit buildings, that part's pretty cool though.
Hey.
But they can't really get near anything anymore. I believe that part of your life is over. You need to hope that Navi overextend and you blow someone up with Dagon or something.
All by Dagons. Well, 35 minutes in and it's a 4,000 gold lead.
I feel like if I go back through like 90% of Bates games, they have the win percent advantage at 25 minutes.
Really?
Yes. Like almost always. Or like 20 minutes, like every time I watch, it's like looking good and I'm like, oh, okay, nice. I see it, but then it's some sort of direction issue. I saw Reddit saying the same thing, and you know what? For once, I was like, yeah, I mean, I've kind of been saying the same thing, and I hate to say it, but everyone's kind of reading the same thing, and then that makes you wonder, is the team just like, well, if everyone else can see it, what the hell are we doing wrong? Like, is it our calls? Is it our draft? I mean, I would say this is a pretty hard to execute draft if I had to pick one thing. I would say that this is hard to make work in that very specific window. I don't know how much better calls can make it.
Well, and I think
Radiant's
also, like,
middle tower
nowadays,
is under
people are still
attack.
trying to figure out, all right, how tanky are all of these heroes? How much has the attribute changes changed things? Like, maybe previously you felt like, okay, we could have taken this buildings that much quicker with, like, selling a Pugna or something. I mean, that's a crazy example, but
Radiant's
it's
middle
that type
tower
of thing
is
where,
falling.
like, as to what's going on in the actual patch.
Radiant's
Previously, it was
middle
all right,
tower is
25
under
minutes,
attack.
you're winning, things are looking great. Now, you're at 25, you're
Radiant's
tier
top
3
tower
and
is
35. Jump onto that Oracle right now. Close, avoid steering. It was all a bait.
Give him the tip.
In the name. And that's something.
It's an emotional victory. Not sure how much of a difference it can make. Maybe you can get something off it.
That I should just like TP
Dire's
right
top
into
tower
that
is
skeleton.
under
Look
attack.
at the Power Ranger coming in bottom though. Protect Dendi. When you start
Aku dapat harusnya. Tor. Dead.
And they find one kill, get the second.
Mantap.
Outdone.
Mantap.
Okay.
Bang, bebek,
They're taking some gains.
This is what they need.
Works.
Everyone blame Crystallize. All I see is him starting kind of these engagements and then running away invisible. You know, we've all played with that guy, that carry player that buys Shadow Blade. Oh, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's free kill, free kill. Oh no, I'm out. TP. Everybody run, everybody run. Yeah, it's like.
Why are you there?
yeah, exactly. Oh, my team's feeding.
All right, so Bait getting a little bit of a final life here. They don't really have lane good position except for mid trying to pressure, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like they're gonna be able to get anything out of this since there's still that Aegis on the troll.
They did stabilize though. I mean, they can't really take a full fight, and they can't necessarily march up because of the way the lanes are. But as you point out, like the lanes were all pretty bad. It was like here. So
Yeah.
now they've started to get things moving on top and bottom as well. So now maybe try and go for like a smoke play, see if you can get a blink start on some with Ghost Stick.
Going for the Agnums next as well. I think that if you're looking like KB coming out on Dendi soon after finishing up to Dagon 3,
Dire are
they're
scanning.
smoked up right now on Navi trying to find anybody. I don't think they're going to get him yet, but Bait recognizing that this could be happening, they're going to retreat. They might have even spotted him on this deep place over on the other side of the map.
Looking for a free nullifier kill.
Nice answer. I guess the disruption is probably the best play against the nullifier. That can't be discussed, right? Yeah.
That or just like straight up purging the troll too. Just like trying to hold them back.
5,000 gold lead for Navi. Ghost Stick thinking about going. Crystallize spots a couple of them, I think.
They need like another
Radiant's
start
top
on the
tower
Slayer
is
again. That
under
was such a
attack.
good way to start the last
Radiant
chain of
are
events by
scanning.
just like blowing up this Rubik. Because that was right after he bought the Blink Dagger. And Slayer was trying to play the backline, but they got caught off guard.
Tenang,
He's looking for that one big steal. Probably, I mean, Dendi's also really big steal. Any of the save abilities is also fine. I loved it when he got the hoof stomp too. I think he'd like to get that once again.
Yeah, it's so nice. Stable, fast one up. Stick trying to finish off creep wave here so it doesn't get in time.
Dire's bottom
We got a
tower
predicament
is
here.
under
We got
attack.
a creep wave down bottom,
Radiant's top
hitting.
tower
No
is
one wants to
under
go.
attack.
We got a creep wave up top hitting. No one wants to go. Both teams are just figuring out like, all
Radiant's
right, what are we
middle tower
doing?
is under attack.
Are we playing chicken here?
Radiant's
They
top
give up and
tower
they're like,
is
oh, we gotta
falling.
get back in defense. Oh no, let's hit
That is the worst.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you doubly lost chicken. Chicken out first, and you lost your tier 3.
Well, I mean, I guess that's what happens when they're
Aduh,
on
cuman.
your side of the map,
Is under attack.
right? Yo, but they got a bounty rune. Let it never be said the King already did not get that bounty.
Monster kill.
Pesky Rubik and that blink range everywhere.
Magical. Jumps in on the Dendi. BKB pops immediately. BKB in pieces. Crystallize has the
Nanti dong
DD.
kan gue yang lu.
Oh,
That guy is scary.
They saw the sentry ward though, and that signal is like, we're gonna get out of there. Yeah, there's a creeper that was punching Crystallize, and then realized they could have gone south. Ooh, ninja gear.
Can be extra sneaky.
I love this. Like, they see that item pop, and then they immediately go jungle, go get items, go.
If Ilias had the that's a long way.
Dagon on the top side here. Ilias is going to get chased. They have a force staff forward. He doesn't have a way out of here easily. Glimmer Case, double round action.
Shot. Dead.
Should jump through and they get the whole thing down onto the troll, but I don't think it's going to matter. My God, Pasha is godlike right now. He's got his Agony Scepter. Slayer, Dendi trying to KB and run away.
Radiant's middle
CP out
tower is
afterwards,
under
realizing
attack.
it's not going to work. Goes to also CP now because guess what? They don't have a way to break it. Buyback from Slayer.
Mantap juga buyback.
That buyback being there for Magical was big, or else that was a pretty dangerous attempt to try and like start turning around that fight. But he's able to come back in, and now they really want the super early Roche, and it is early. It's a 30-second Roche timer. Buildings first.
God, Pasha has a super chain rate. Had a really good game. I mean, one thing that's dangerous, nobody on Navi has buyback right now. But I don't know if it's going to matter. Definitely Roche is going to play, but the hoof stomp there onto two. Still on hoof stomp by Ruben. He's trying to jump in. Stampede the runaway. They get the nullifier on, but it's a little bit late.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
He's trying to delay as much as he can, but Crystallized able to focus them down. And now if they send this courier back over Roche, they're going to know that it's up.
Probably check anyways. Oh, no, never mind.
Radiant are
See somebody
scanning.
coming uphill. Excalibur, hello. They have no destroyed. They're trying to save something, but it's not working quite. Now the management on the two of them. Excalibur's still living through this. Slayer trying to run away. They're controlling that. Maybe eventually comes. Shadow even able to walk away before the nullifier hit him. Crystallized turns now to fight on a ghost stick. Pasha still there. Doesn't have that many angles to play in here, but he'll still kill off the ghost stick. Be able to find a full back down on the Dendi. And with that, no buyback on the Pugna. They might have finally gone a bit too far, and the call is let's get some more builds.
A gift from the
Radiant's middle barracks
Bristle's
is
just
under
not that
attack.
hero is like endlessly scary. Like kind of a troll is, you know. Troll, every time another item gets delivered this hero, I just fear him more and more. And Bristle's like, just feel like, okay, well, we're gonna have that one answer. Now we're good. Like, you still have to watch out for all his helpers and stuff, but for the most part, this game is just all about that. And they were close than I anticipated. I'll give them that.
Radiant's bottom
Real tough. Real rough. Pasha still living. Anything that's holding back is right now. The bloodstone charge is not able to get the kill. He is just going to walk away yet again. Navi, 14,000 net worth up right now. Lanes of Rax done. They're going to retreat out. Make sure that I'll find a Dandy and go for round 2. Great item for 10. It's our horn.
Alright, what about our buybacks though? Is there hope here? There's still no buyback on Magical, and they know that. Like we got timers, right? We got 3 timers to work with here, and we have explosive heroes. Like, sure, they don't have any stuns, but they have enough damage now at this point, like with the Dagon and everything, that they can blow someone up in that one stun. So they need to try and find one of these kills on Tired who doesn't have this Aegis or Cheese. Oh, it's Accent too. I feel like that's oh, it's Excalibur running in. Gotta be careful. Excalibur got it. Good enough. All right. Excalibur, make it happen. Making it into all these heroes, but I don't know if it's good enough. Still up. Dendi, he's back alive. BKB trying to run away. Controlling up Crystallize actually, and that kind of worked. Ah, he's disgusting. Snot everywhere.
I love this egg.
Gross egg.
Oh my god, he's holding up the range. Excalibur's wild.
That's good. That's the kind of thing they need though, because they need to get kills off of Hoof Stomp and Abyssal. That's like the only way they can play this.
Horn 2, Shaco for Dire. I mean, with that It's actually kind of interesting. You talk about the lack of stuns, but the slow that comes out and like the minus armor that starts to build up with the goo is kind of difficult to deal with.
Comboed with the Stampede as well. They do have like a surprising amount of catch at this point, but they're still, again, these like ultra mobile heroes in the Void Spirit and the Timber that you just can't lock down thing to one to. And it's all about these two lovely buildings here. Is that 5? Oh, it's a big one.
Alright, we're still coming back in. Quite haven't got the gold yet for the Rapier. He did finish off the Sacred Relic. Stacked up. Everybody broken for the moment, but the BKB comes out. Pasha. They will be able to fend them off for the moment. I think Excalibur is sending out his courier right now to go pick up the Rapier. I
mean, maybe they can still control flight.
Okay.
I'm not sure what's going on with Magical over here. I think he's just dancing around, killing the mid-creep wave over and over.
The Remnant to keep track of them. They have the Sentry Ward down as well to make sure that they can see if anybody...
At least... Thank God at the time of non-stop online Dota, they buffed the shit out of the Rapier for some reason. It definitely makes all these games great. If we can't have land Dota, at least we get a Rapier every second match.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Thanks for Hawk.
Alright, so suddenly Bristleback does 1 billion damage. I'd want to see him start to just like spam out goo a little bit here. Although I guess it becomes a mana issue eventually, but keeping those over Warpath stacks rather pretty important. Gets the kill. Now running down here onto the troll. They didn't respect the Rapier. Looking for more. This guy right click.
Apa?
Chase down. Coming. Try and fight. No mana for the moment. Stampede runaway. They pull back in the Bristol, but the CD comes out. Throws out the save on the DENDI. Gives up his own life for the cause.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Take this, but the cliff is there.
Radiant structures are
So
fortified.
Fate just got a little bit of pace there, right? Drawn into the safety of the high ground. Put a buyback on the Timber.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Easy peasy for Navi in the end. It was a little bit tenuous, but they made it happen.
Radiant's bottom
They forced it all the right moments. I think a couple of missteps. They kept up the kind of pressure. Like Bait maybe needed a little bit more of, to take this game, and just I think they fully understood exactly what Bait had to do.
Like sangat sayang di YouTube. Ana IMPH Vikin KSK Kichion F Genesis BTS Perusahaan Amerikas Liquid lawan Alliance habis iki berarti habis BX berarti WEPLAY PUSHKA Liquid lawan Alliance Bapak Vikin sisi lawan KSK ini game kedua ya. Kalau berantem spirit kan. Tapi bisa 2-0 berarti dong spirit. Wait, 2-0 berarti. Spirit 2-0 menang berarti. Tas build strike team. Ini ngalah BX mah ini ngalah ke sialan.
Bountiful.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
As a sapling. In the light.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Birth is a promise. Death, its fulfillment. And life.
Stupendous! Warriors of the wood!
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Regeneration. Some things were just not meant to be.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Your shrine has fallen to the Dire. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Nice.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Unstoppable. Double kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Kita akan ambil apa? Ke isolasi lengkap.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Invisibility!
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's middle tower is under
Seeds
attack.
of fortune.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
How the hell did you sit me?
Navi's turn to Radiant team ban.
NAVI.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Navi's turn to pick. Radiant team pick.
Shadow Demon.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Tagna. Earth Shaker.
Navi's turn to ban.
Void Incarnate.
Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. Navi's turn to pick.
Bristleback!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Ancient apparition.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Navi's turn to pick Queen of Pain. Radiant team banned.
Faceless Void.
Mm. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Navi's turn to ban. Navi's turn Radiant to team pick.
Dragon Knight.
Wah, berat saya. Dekat Void, Spirit, Ancient, Sacred.
10 seconds remaining.
Berat.
5 seconds remaining.
Venom
You may now select your heroes.
Lucky Don. Ini buat nah. Dan open ini.
Oh, thank you so much. We actually have to fill a little bit more. We have to remake the lobby again. Just kidding. I'm messing with you guys. We don't have to.
Freaking out the admins. What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry, guys. No, there's no remake. We're just hopping right into the game. Man, thank you. Trent, we see some new things a little bit. There's a Dragon Knight. There's a Queen of Pain. That matchup's going to be boring as early, but there's a Venomancer. Man, this guy's back.
Yeah, I feel like he's a fun talking point for a lot of analysts right now because like everyone's talking about like regen and reduction, and of course we just had the changes to Spirit Vessel, so everyone's like trying to do the math of Venomancer and be like, is this hero finally good? The general consensus seems to be not really, not showing up a whole lot, and yeah, like for example, AA on the enemy team. This is a hero that does the same thing out of position 5. And does it better. Right. And so you kind of wonder, like, what's the main hope for a Venomancer? Well, his lane's going to get blocked off by our friend here, the stand-in on the Earthshaker, who's not King Ard. I've been notified it's Stolmanen, who, according to our research, is responsible for 2 of Bait's 4 wins, as he was on the enemy team that Bait defeated. So this guy has been there for the best and worst moments of Bait. And now he's looking to try and get some more wins out of the squad. But he's going to block off, give the Veno a good start. And at least Veno is still that really obnoxious hero to try and lane against.
Yeah, and is sort of an interesting example of push too. Like I'm just imagining this lineup of Bait. Like we always talk about them being ahead at that 20-25 minute mark. Maybe if you just like build a wall of Venomancer wards and just like, you know, Nether Blast, like you're eventually just going to be able to, through attrition, take down buildings.
despite it being a support Pugna, their push isn't that much weaker in comparison, right? Like, it's we'll see. I still feel that's gonna be a similar timing. He's going for the big play with that high movement speed of Pugna, no boots, and he's at 330 trying to grab the room. But Slayer will make it back in time.
Triple there for Navi.
Oh baby.
Oh baby, God, I just forgot about that. You reminded me. Now I'm tickled.
Well, I do my best. But yeah, as you said, mid lane, Schnoozer. Eye dagger, new regen, very exciting, but you do have to watch for the rotations, and it's a classic matchup for a reason. If the queen goes to make rotations, the DK might just ult force down your tower, so then you want someone else to come through and maybe try and draw off a creep wave, and Earth Shaker does like those scenarios, because it means he has a spot to get some gold and XP to himself.
That seems like a really nice pickup there. Maybe then as
yeah, this is the classic, because when Venomancer was more popular, Void was kind of popular around the same time, and we saw this matchup a lot because it's all damage over time based, which Faceless Void doesn't like because he tries to survive using the Time Walk. But I feel like Time Walk's not even that huge of a factor anymore in the laning of Faceless Void ever since this Time Lock got so devastating. You know, you hit like a triple or quadruple bash and you just win your lane for some reason.
yeah, it's painful. It sucks. And I think that you have a chance to get on top of these people. Ilias can take a
if he hit that Gale, yeah, he would have died for sure.
Right. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch. And I guess the flip side of that too is what build is Ghost Stick going to want to go for? Because I'm a little surprised he took the Venomous Skill. A lot of times we're seeing like a 0-2-2 build or something out of Venomancers. I guess we're not seeing a lot of Venomous.
I mean, that should have been a free kill. So that's probably why he took it. It tends to be the 2-2-2 build at level 6. I usually just like that build because he's got such a way his abilities scale, especially like Gale goes from damage protect 15 to 45, so you really want that second point. And the same thing with the wards, right? 75 HP to 200. That's the whole reason why you see that constant Venom.
Yeah, it's a really strong scaling here to Jeff being able to get some levels on him, and it could signal again why we might want to see, you know, have the Earthshaker leave the lane, go take some experience mid. He's not going to be able to quite get that courier kill fully. And you can see mid after getting the 2 points in Dragon Blood, now Magical doesn't really have to worry at all. So what are you seeing down there?
What do we got? I mean, we got Bristle doing his thing and a Void Spirit doing his thing. So probably Posture just like pulling the waves away so he doesn't get quilled over and over. Already has the Magic Wand stick ready on Slayer as well. So no real threat of death, I don't think. LeBron's just too busy trying to deal with these creeps on the camp.
Pasha pulls away Excalibur, good aggro. And yeah, going for this sort of potential damage build out of Excalibur with the 1-2, and then probably going to go back to the points and Bristle afterwards as mid lane living pretty low on HP, but there's not really anything that Magical can do to threaten him unless there's like a severe outplay.
Kenny's crazy. He was so close to the man.
Missed the deny up top, Crystallized there. Able to get the deny onto his AA. So 2 times now where the Gale is not going to get them to kill. And actually Earthshaker, dude, is he just getting killed or is he going to die? Oh god! Oh, Champ 2 Omega Wolf.
And now he can just get denied. Send him home. Free regen.
I mean, wants the CS at least first, but yeah, I think that he can. Oh, he can't do it.
No, there's no way.
I thank you.
It's okay. They have us out. It's fine.
Damn. Well, you know, sometimes you want to make the big plays, you gotta stand in, and a little bit of an over-aggression, he gets punished.
That was crazy. This guy's a wild animal. There have been, I think, 3 moments now where if Chris has got a bash, he would have got a kill in this Venom. They tried it twice with the cold feet, and then there, if he had gotten them, pretty sure Ghost Stick dies there as well. So, lucky or unlucky, however you want to put it, it's only a 12% chance right now, so you can't exactly count on it.
Yeah, taking that 1 point time dilation just to slow things up if he can get a little bit forward. Punish that way as well as push back yet again. Ilias here just being a little bit of a bully as they did get this full pull off. Ghost Stick in the meantime comes. Still no points in wards, but as you said, anticipating them to go back for it afterwards now.
Man, AA is so good. This hero's the boss. 40-second ultimate right now is so valuable in the way that like was being played. There's like fights constantly, global, and there's skirmishes all over the map at the start of the game too. Your laning abilities are nice now. The only downside is you don't have like this stun right away as a support, but so many of our cores we picked up have stun.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nice kill. Down bot.
Over Julius here. Coming to get denied. Kill me, Crystallize, please. Take my life away. Is he going to be able to get it? Runs back in. The bash, the chase down. Oh no, the overextension from the Earthshaker again. And to get the deny. Oh god, that hurts. Hurts.
So close game to deny too. Unfortunately, Gale only lasts 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's pretty nutso. So far we're feeling pretty good up in this top lane, and you know, if you give Crystallize and AA a good opening, like this is a combo that's going to be able to kill so easily throughout all stages of the game. It feels like.
Huh? Then he's going to get the room mid match, which is going to pop the ulti. He's like, all right, move me, I guess. Try and put some damage on this tower. I'm not wholly convinced with this one. I guess he was worried about potentially getting pressured.
Double
Drop
damage.
down the sentry ward here, so get some extra vision down. Dendi pops the DD.
Double sentry, still don't get the kill.
Wow.
Oh no, and now
scanning.
Shaker's gonna get it.
Oh, yeah, he's just gonna take those away. All right, that feels really bad. That's so much gold.
Disaster. All right, but sneaky AA got another one placed up here.
Okay. Thick. Alright, Slayer. Wards, they move in. Miscue here, as this is going to be Leno. They have the chrono if they want to use it. Going to catch on to both of these heroes. The Shadow Poison is building up. Now turning onto the level 2 Shaker. Buy a bash, but nothing doing. Wow, this top lane is a complete and utter disaster.
Yeah, this looks like most of the Venom theorists saying, yeah, I don't know if this hero's that good. I want him to be good, but every time he gets to discuss, everyone just worries about how his laning stage will go. Like, he doesn't have a bullying laning partner, right? They're trying to get away with a laning partner that wants to wander and roam a little and just not be that present. And then that means you can't actually capitalize on any of the abilities of the Venomancer. You're just hoping that Venom is able to, like, be enough of a nuisance that they don't like try and dive you, but they have this time walk that a lot of heroes, maybe you can hold them back using the slows and the constant nuisances, but they just need that one bash in combination with the cold key for a kill.
And at that point in time dilation, down a little bit, make sure that like double bash. You know, it was interesting when you mentioned the Dragon Knight getting or using his ultimate right there mid. I thought that maybe he would like make a rotation to one of the other lanes when he was down, but he's still just comfortable staying in lane against the DK.
I don't know where he can rotate. Venom's not much of a help, and the Void Spirit's still gonna be a really hard kill with level 6. This should be free though, one would hope.
Oh, he's already used Blink, does have the Sonic Wave, throws it out, takes down one.
He's dominant.
Kill. Unfortunately, our man, the Earthshaker, and the hero is going to be taken out. Maybe he gets a courier kill. Oh, no, okay.
Dire structures are
Walk
fortified.
away. So they take down the Earthshaker.
Who's having a good time? I mean, you can't even, but I guess the Bristle's still behind his counterpart in the Void. Everyone's kind of losing their lane. In some sense, like, they're all behind their counterpoint, right? Like, now Queen's behind the DK, Bristle's behind the Void. At the moment, though, I think the support becomes real bad, though. Top Fisher to save, maybe. Doesn't get the bash anyway.
That Gale out there. Punish Crystallize. Yeah, he's actually just going to TP away. Wow. So realizing that could have been a slow, steady burn down. That gives some opening here, maybe, for bait.
I like his build, too. He's going this Diffusal versus the Bristleback draft. It's like kind of a common item on Faceless Void anyway. It's in the right games, and I think this is a good one for it. It's either that or he goes like some farming items.
Dire's top tower is under
Well, and the
attack.
thing that I think is interesting about this now, you've got a Venno that's going to be going into the full Spirit Vessel afterwards. So maybe there's a chance like that they can actually try and punish this Dragonite trying to stay survivable. Here, Pasha, be wary that another ward down. He could have killed himself.
Yeah, Crystallized ran bottom to try and make a play with the Chrono. I guess he feels like he can't go back top now. The Venom's level 7. This is where Venom starts kicking off. As we said, like the 2/2/2 build at 6, and then level 7, you get more points in the flag ward. And you can see that what all good Venom players do, they just scout around themselves, plant all these wards, you know, when the TPs are coming through.
Radiant's
And
middle
all Ilias
tower
can really
is
do is
under
just try and
attack.
leech a little bit here.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think that it does kind of reveal one of the issues.
Oh, look at Slayer right now.
To this crap.
Oh,
Dire's bottom
yeah,
tower
just nuked that
is
whole
under
creep
attack.
or that whole triple stack. That was so good.
Player. Now I got a trusty shovel too. He's happy. Come on. I was gonna say though that like it does feel like this Earthshaker just hasn't really been able to get all that much time for himself. I mean, he's still got
Radiant
Tranquil
are
Boots. He's
scanning.
got the Magic Stick. He's just level 4 already in 10 minutes.
Oh, Sonic Wave though. Ooh, Dendi hesitating. I mean, it looks like low, but that was still 400 some HP, so it's not free.
Dire's top tower is under
Pasha,
attack.
Ghost Stick. So one of the heroes that was starting to kind of pop off or bait a little bit is just going to get killed off up top.
Dire's
So
bottom
Navi
tower is
making
under attack.
good rotations, recognizing that they're in a pretty comfortable spot right now. They want.
That was without the AA ulti too. So he just got pulsed on, and then taunted, and then just ran through, I guess. Yeah. They hit him with the cold feet as well as like at the same time, so he just kind of got locked in place.
Jungle, spot out Slayer. And it just feels like they want to go for these big kills, but they haven't really been able to
Radiant's
find an opening on the
bottom
Navi.
tower is
Navi been
under
doing
attack.
a good job of like hiding
Dire's
back.
top tower is
Chrono
under
bad fights, and the Chrono comes in with the ice. Great fire onto both. Dendi's done. Ghost Stick also to fall. And Excalibur, the only one left alive. He might kill him, but he might not. Go back in Excalibur. He's in a ton of trouble. And he also is going to drop. 3 dead. B. Starting off looking good in this game too.
That's like the one way that fight goes bad. So we just can't get chronoed right next to each other for this simple setup. They had a ward down bottom for a while, and so I think they knew that Faceless Boy was down here farming, and I think they just didn't expect him to make that TP so quickly. I'm assuming he TP'd out of vision, judging by how they get caught like that. But that's
that
pretty
would
brutal.
make the most sense. No, the thing that's just so crazy about it is like, as you said, the only way that they can win
Dire's
This is
middle
good
tower
though. This is
is
what you
under
have to
attack.
do. You
Okay.
have to immediately
Radiant's
just run right
bottom
back at it,
tower
right?
is under attack.
You have no choice. Now, the best
Radiant's
counters to
structures are
Chrono
fortified.
are Aegis and buyback. It's like all you can do. Yeah.
Right.
Just accept.
Dire's middle
Meantime,
tower is
Navi,
under
they're
attack.
going to try and dodge away from the fight and see if they can
Dire
take the
are
bottom
down.
tower. Excalibur moves down here with magical. God, time dilation is so annoying
Radiant's
to play
top
against
tower is
Bristleback.
under attack.
Amazing.
Dire's middle tower has
No
fallen.
doubt. There's actually so many heroes that commit their spells like right at the start of the fight.
As time walk away.
Radiant's top tower is under
And
attack.
it looks like now Bait are going to try and attempt to keep putting the squeeze on the Navi.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The underrated part about this too goes to just like dropping wards around so you can at least see if there's initiation coming. But it feels like Navi only want to do that if they have Chrono.
Dire's
So,
structures
if you guys are here for last,
fortified.
it's gonna look pretty damn similar, I think.
Dire's
Right?
bottom
Like they
tower
have
is
one
under
plan.
attack.
Beta like a patch
Dire's
behind.
bottom
I feel
tower
like. I feel like
has
this
fallen.
would have been way more effective
Radiant's
like
top tower
3 weeks
is
ago.
under attack.
Yeah.
I'm sure it still works, but it feels like there's way more avenues for comebacks now.
Well, I think that also it works really well against teams that like are like that are more impatient, I guess.
Yes,
It feels
they're like panic fight you.
yeah. Navi are not really biting into
Oh,
the bait.
this ice blast
if you will.
is coming way up top.
Oh, wow. Careful, careful. He gets pulled back in. The chase down. Ah, He's in some trouble. The run is there. Although, are they going to be able to find the kill?
Nice.
No.
No more
Thought that
steps
maybe.
left. If he had have hit the Aether Remnant, he would have died. Because it would have been an extra 180. I'm pretty sure he was dead.
Well, stacked up here again. They're going to try and take away these ancients, although they're stacking it as the Plague Lord was dropped into camp.
They need this though. Like the try and steal the game for Excalibur is so good.
Yeah.
They should be able to bog this down, right? With Ghost Stick, like just keep dropping wards, spam them, take this area.
I mean, they're afraid of this Chrono. Ice Blast is back off cooldown again, and Bait just don't feel confident doing it. I guess the other thing is that they didn't have Dendi there at that point either.
Yeah, I don't know if you get any of those.
NAVI continue to hold out against the aggression coming from Bait, and that scary part again is with this Ancient Apparition and Faceless Void, it's hard to just walk into an area with these heroes. They need to have Ghost Stick go out front and center with his Plague Wards, and then have people behind him ready to follow up. Not really that much save on Bait's team.
I like Magical taking this Nether Shell too, because like he's got so much armor anyway that the -3 I think is a worthy trade-off for the magic resistance versus like Pugna. And just Vandal, of course.
They have Spirit Vessel done.